Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, who isn't? Who isn't? How's it going, guys? My name's CrazyUKGamer. Hopefully, you guys have one order for today, and today we're playing the Stanley Parable.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
What was it?
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No
How
one had
peculiar.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh, disrespectful
Never in
people.
all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
I agree.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, so welcome to the Stanley Parable. Now, I do know that this game is pretty old, but hey, look at the graphics. The graphics aren't that bad. If you don't know what this type of game is, it is a narration-based game. Is that the extra time? No, it is far from. That's the floor. So, hello, welcome.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But the door's locked itself. We will go now. We will go this way. Now, what you guys in the comments have got to try to decide is, should I agree with this guy or should I not? Because this is a choice-based game.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I shall enter the door on my left, or should I go to the right? What should I do? I should go to the left. Okay, that's a... Is that a cat? I was about to say that's a cabin. No, that's leaves and water. Yeah, we got some lovely, lovely pictures. But yes, he's not talking, which is kind of weird. I can't get through the door.
Yet
Cool.
There was not a single person here either.
Do not
Feeling a wave
alter
of
without
disbelief,
consulting the
Stanley
whiteboard
decided
manager.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, how to solve a dispute with a co-worker? Let it ball up inside you. That's not good advice. What is what? Profits, 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 profits. I ain't got time for all of that. Anyway, let's go. Where are we going? The door opened itself.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I don't know if I did. This is kind of a cool broom closet. Can I shut the door?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But look, it's great around here. Look, there's the thing there and a thing there and all of these things here.
It's baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Ooh,
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Is that it? I haven't seen many of these.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's great fun. Have you not tried it before? Is that it?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yeah.
It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Well, you keep talking about it, so it must be.
To mention it.
Woo! I'm here.
maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I'm so going to say that to my friends. I hope they find it concerning as well. I've got all these cables
Stanley
around me.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Yeah.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Probably.
With drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, who isn't? Who isn't?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
I'd like to hear it.
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut
feel a
down
pulse.
your central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in
I
a
could.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Got a good point?
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I don't think anyone heard is hearing this.
Long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
Yes.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I agree.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Good idea. He's got a good idea. Okay, right. Whoa.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. Fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, that was so funny. Okay. Okay. I've had enough of that. We got to crack on with the story.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
right.
office.
Woo, this game is so funny. Ooh. Executive bathroom. Oh, I'm not executive enough. Oh, that's a shame. I thought I could close the door. Apparently not. Hello? Hello? Is this a trap? I have a feeling that this is a trap. Don't.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Okay.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
I'm shocked.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
Ooh,
this.
look, a little
What
globe.
dark secret was being held from him?
Oh, hello.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yes.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah. Why has it got boxes on the wall? I don't know if this is good. Ooh. A red button! I sure want to press this. Ooh. Second thoughts? No, I don't.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Just a tad.
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This thing's not here anymore. Not that you can see. I'll have to try and turn that up in editing if you can at all. Yeah, I don't know. There's another
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
mind
Control Facility.
Are you trying to mind control me? Escape! No, the long dark hallways aren't always good, so methinks no. I'll press the button. Boop. Whoa,
The
what are all
lights
these
rose
numbers?
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Can I play some games on
Did
them?
he have the strength to find out?
It looks like a long fall. Employee observatory. I'll die that word. Protocol. I can't speak, so we won't try. Ooh, cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many
Which one is mine?
reduced to images on a screen.
Which one is mine?
Stanley,
Whoa, that's
one
come
of
out
them,
from nowhere.
Eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I was 427, right? It has to be 427. Whoa, hang on. Wait, 427, 427, 427, 427. There it is. That's me, isn't it? Yeah, that's my office. Okay. Right, the button press. Press button. Button press.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh,
Was
it's
it
always
the only
possible.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He
I'm not gonna get
couldn't
squished, am I?
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
This
Was it
game
even
is
possible?
so smart.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
Mind control
labeled with
offline.
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking,
Nope.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
Mind
this very place.
facility
and as the
power.
cold reality
Mind
of his
control.
past began to sink
Mind
in,
controls idle,
Stanley
waiting
decided
and
that
input.
this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
On
would
or
dismantle
off?
the controls once and for all.
I've agreed with him so far. So let's do it. Uh-oh. I done goofed. I can't say a thing.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was what over?
Yes.
Ooh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Yay!
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Ooh, birds.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
It's a good
How had
point.
he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge
That's it,
or
what?
even
Ooh, tree.
power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I did. I did.
Stanley
Ooh.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That was awesome. Hey, an achievement. Beat the game! Woo! The end is never. Okay, right, guys. I'm gonna leave this episode of Stanley Parable here. That was just me following every single thing that the person has said or the narrator said. So I thought, I'll go through it. I'll just go through it all the way through, And next time I want you guys to tell me what ending I should actually try and get, and or if I should even agree, because I know there are so many different endings. So you guys have now got to decide whether I actually go and do most of the things he says, or some of the things he says, or maybe I should go down the stairs. I don't know if that has any correlation with anything. But yeah, let me guys know in the comments below if I should carry on playing this, or maybe I should make these episodes longer. I should do 2 endings, 3 endings, 4, whatever. An hour-long episode. I don't know. Please do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to go and do that. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you punch on the like button, and if you're not become part of the CrazyArmy, make sure you punch the subscribe button. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. I love this game, it's great.